how are ya? Are you ready? It is Mental Health Awareness Day today. Okay, so it is Thursday the 10th of October 2024. I am going to do the hoop and chat with you, and I'm going to talk to you about positivity and boosting low mood and positive mental health, and we're going to do the hoop and chat at the same time. Sound good? Yeah? So I'm just going to grab my hoop. Now don't laugh, I've just finished teaching, but I've got really cold feet, so I've put my slippers on. Just go with it, guys. Right, are you good? How are you feeling today? Talk to me. So I'm going to start hooping in a minute, but first of all, I want to know, how are you? How are you feeling today? So I got up this morning, personally, got the weight of the world on my shoulders. I've had a lot of stress. We were moving home. 6 months ago we sold our house, first time buyers, should have been dead simple. It's all gone to absolute pot. We were supposed to be moving tomorrow. Absolutely devastated. Now, in the big picture of life, in the big picture of the world, is that the end of the world? No. But when you've literally packed up your entire home and think you're going, it's very, very stressful, and it's been making me really... So this morning I was really tearful, and then I just thought about it, and I thought, do you know what? Oh my God, there's not much I can control in life. There's so many things that are out of our control. And listen, guys, don't think I'm standing on Mrs. Positivity in light. I've been really upset this morning. But it is what it is, isn't it? So here I am to try and talk to you. I'm going to practice what I preach, and I'm going to coach you. And I'm also, for those of you who want to, I've just taught the most lovely, relaxing, calming Pilates class. And if you would like to have the link to do it, obviously I'd have loved you to come and join me live, but that's done and dusted now. If you would like to have the link, it's a 30-minute class. If you comment below with a green heart emoji, and if you haven't got a green heart emoji, just say yes please, I will send you the link. You can have it for free. You can have unlimited access to it. I will send you my Pilates class this morning, just for you. Sound good? Yeah? So if you want that, put either a green emoji in the comments, or just say yes please, or send me a DM, and I will send you the link to the class, and you can have that on me, just as something to boost your mood. When I literally rocked up to do my class this morning, I was really tearful, and I didn't know if I was going to keep it together. I was like, oh my God, I don't think I can do this without crying. It was really touch and go. So if any of you do watch it, when I go live at the beginning, my eyes do look really red, because I was really trying to suck it in and not cry. I got to be honest, I was really close to crying, but I didn't. I sucked it in, and I taught the class, and by the end of the class, I honestly felt so much better. So I'm hoping that if it managed to pull me together, where I was nearly crying, it might help you. And it's really good for your body as well. Pilates is fantastic. So it was top to toe mobility, and then I did some stability work as well, and some strengthening. So you can have that on me, all right? Yeah? And if you've just joined me now and you're like, what's she talking about? Free Pilates. You can go back and watch it to the beginning, you'll find out how to get it, yeah? Right, I'm going to step into my power hoop. This is a weighted hoop. I think I've been using these for about, oh my God, about 14 years, I think. So this is what I'm happy to recommend them, because they're great. They don't break, they're a really good piece of equipment, good value for money, great way of working your core. So if you kind of want to reduce the bloating, you want to work your core muscles, you want to sort of relieve back pain and tummy pain that's non-specific, hooping's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to step into my hoop, do up my imaginary zip, so engage my core muscles. Bracing your tummy is no good because you push down on your pelvic floor. So zip up. I'm going to place the hoop on my lower back. I'm going to put my right leg in front, turn my hoop to the left, launch, and look, I just push my hips forward and back. Now, I hope I make this look mega easy. However, when I first started doing this, oh my God, I was so bad, so rubbish. I could not keep this freaking thing up for more than 30 seconds. As you can see, I can now do it. I can run up and down the garden, I can run on the spot, I can do squats, all sorts of things. I can even go down on my knees and stand up. But you don't need to do any of that, it's just this. It looks good doing all that, but this is all you need to do. So, I'm zipping up my tummy. I've got the hoop going. If you look, I just push my hips forward and back, not too vigorously either. I relax my shoulders. If you don't know what to do with your arms, just cross your arms and relax here, and that's a really good way of doing it. If you want to be a bit hardcore, you could hold a weight and hold it up in the air, and you'll feel that even more. But when you first start hooping, you can get a little tiny bit sore. Just like when you first start riding the bike, you get a sore bum. When you first start hooping, you can get a little bit sore. So only hoop for 1 to 2 minutes each way every other day when you first start, yeah? And if you want a link to the power hoop, I've got a link to them and you get 10% off. That's not a lot, but it would definitely cover your post and packaging. So if you want that, let me know that as well and I'll give you that link, because these are really good. You see loads of things, especially on TikTok, weird little hoops and stuff. Do they work? Maybe, I don't know. But this is great. And it's because it's weighted that I can keep this hoop up for longer. When you use like a light hoop or a kid's hoop, it's really good for like cardio, but if you actually want to strengthen your core muscles and help reduce your waist, a weighted hoop is much better, and that's what I'm using. I haven't put the weighted inserts in this. You can even put weighted inserts to make it heavier. And I've been using this for years, but I still don't put the weighted inserts. I don't feel I need them. Okay, I've just realised I've not put a timer on, so now I've got no idea how long I've been hooping on one side. Oops. What do you reckon? Have I been talking about 5 minutes, do you reckon? I reckon maybe. I'm going to do it for 2 more minutes and then I'll swap and do the other side. Sound good? Hope so. Right, so hooping, why? Fantastic for your core, fantastic for your back, fantastic for me. It reduces when I feel a bit bloated. It sort of massages out the excess air. So just be warned, if you're hooping around anybody, you might burp or you might fart, and that would be awful. So just to pre-warn you, that could happen. If you're pregnant, obviously do not hoop. If you've got a specific lower back issue, especially like degeneration of the discs, don't hoop. It's not going to help you, okay? But if you've got non-specific back pain, which is normally, not always, normally just down to an imbalance in your body, weaker core muscles, posture, this is freaking fantastic. Such a simple piece of equipment. You can do anywhere, and these do come apart. So you see these coloured inserts, they all come apart, so you can store it really easily. Yeah? Sound good? So this is why hooping's fantastic. Also, we're talking about mental health awareness because it is Mental Health Awareness Day. I think every day is important to look after our mental health. Obviously, my top tips are go outside, get a walk in daylight. If you can go in somewhere where you're surrounded by nature, nice trees and stuff like that, even better. But if you can't, maybe you're working today, take a break, especially if you work from home actually. Take a break at lunchtime or your little tea break and go out for a walk. Don't be on your phone, just go out. And I promise you, taking that step out, I know it's hard, but the minute you get out there, you'll feel so much better for it. You really will. So that's my first tip, okay? Now, before I go into the second one, I'm going to stop now, catch my hoop and go the other way. Remember what I said, you don't want to just hoop one side because you end up bent over like a banana. And we've all got a dominant side. I hooped to the right first, much easier. When I hoop to the left, I do find it harder, but I am used to it, so I'll probably look like I'm fine. But just for you guys, when you start doing this at home, as adults, we expect to do everything just like that. And sometimes we can't, we need to practice. You think about when children are learning to walk, they don't just fall over a couple of times and give up. They keep going and we encourage them. But as adults, we tend to just think we should be able to do it straight away, otherwise what's the point? It's like this with hooping. I used to run classes in the community in a hall, and you'd get new people come in and they'd get so frustrated. One woman came in once, she threw the hoop on the floor. She actually cracked one of my hoops. How bad is that? But I do understand, because you feel silly, don't you? As an adult, you feel silly when you can't do something, but don't feel silly, And that's why I tell you, I went on my course with a load of other instructors, and I was the only lemon in there that couldn't keep their hoop up. I nearly went home, but I didn't. I stuck it out. Felt like a twit, but I stuck it out and did it, and it was fine. So, Right, so top tips for boosting your mental health or boosting your mood. Obviously, go out in daylight, get some fresh air, walk. You will feel better for it. Secondly, of course, exercise, any form of exercise. Now, some of you will go, well, Emma, I can't afford to exercise with you. You bloody can. So I'll tell you why, because I do loads of stuff free as well. Obviously, I'd like you to actually pay and come and do something with me, otherwise I haven't got a job. And then my mental health will be in the toilet, because I won't be able to afford to live. However, things like this, I do hooping, and I'll give you free advice. If you follow my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook, my YouTube, I do lots of free content. I do little snippets, I do like reels. So they're little ideas of the exercise. Obviously, in a reel, I cannot give you all everything you would possibly need. If you've got specific issues, specific problems or injuries, you need to actually invest in your health and pay someone to actually help you. I do the daily challenge. I do a paid membership. It's really, really cheap. And it's 1 minute exercises a day and you get a class. Honestly, I swear to God, I've got something for everybody. But I do lots of free stuff as well. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, every month I release a whole length class and you can just do it whenever you want. So there's lots of ways of doing it. But the getting out for a walk costs you nothing, ever. Do it. I promise you, your mind and your body will thank you for it so much. The other thing, I know this is going to sound silly, make sure you're well hydrated. How do you expect to be able to think clearly if your body is dehydrated, your brain's dehydrated? You can't. So think about yourself like an expensive houseplant, all right? You need daylight, so get out and get some, and you need plenty of water, drink. I know this sounds stupid, but it is honestly that simple. Control what you can control. There's so much of our lives that we have no control over, whether it's sometimes things in our environment or people around or jobs. There are things we cannot, however much we try, we can't control. So just try and concentrate on the things you can. And those are 2 things that I gave you today. And if that's all you focus on today, you can control going out and get some daylight, and you can control how much water you drink. So just keep it simple, because when you're struggling, you know, whether it's low mood, whether it's full on depression, whatever's going on with you, you know, we worry so much and everything can feel overwhelming. So maybe taking a step out the front door is too much for you. Maybe today that isn't going to work for you. You can't. You know, I know this sounds silly. Open the window, sit by your window, get some daylight on you, drink your water. Just do something. Go on and go through my reels and pick a few and do them. Just do something just for you, but make it small. And the other top tip I'm going to give you is journal. Get yourself a notebook or treat yourself to a nice journal, or just grab any old bit of paper, an old envelope, anything, and write down 1 positive thought every single day. Build it up over the weeks to more than 1, but just start with 1 positive thought. Like, I will be happy. I am happy. No, not I will. No, not I will, because that's sort of, I am happy. I can do this. Make it all positive, no negatives in there at all. You know, keep it simple. And even if you have to keep repeating that to yourself 100 times in one day, it doesn't matter, do it, because the more you repeat it, the more you're reinforcing it. We can change how our brain chemistry works. We can convince ourselves that we are happy, that everything is all right. We can, and if we do that repeatedly, it will stick. So but write it down. Don't just put it on your phone. You need to actually put pen to paper and write it down, and then actually saying it out loud. Honestly, I promise you, these little things, and keep it simple. You know, yes, I could say to you, all right, come and join my blah, 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 and do all this. But if you're stressed out, if you're not already, the thought of committing to something, sometimes you just can't do it. And I do understand that, because, you know, I honestly, this last 6 months, I've really struggled. It's been really, 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 really hard. Well, actually, saying that, this whole 10 months has. In January, we lost 2 of our beloved chihuahuas within 4 days. So we had to have one put to sleep on the Friday and another put to sleep on the Monday. And I swear, it was the most traumatic, awful thing. And I felt like I was having an emotional breakdown. I was in a terrible state. It was really bad. Really, really, really bad. And I haven't really gotten over it, to be honest. So that was the start of the year, and it's just carried on. However, there's not a lot I can do about that. What do? Do I let life break me? Do I let stress break me? Do I let lots of things I can't control finish me off? I felt like it, but no, I'm not going to, because we get one life, it's precious, and it goes really fast. So I'll do everything I can to be positive, and I also promote all that positivity. I coach that in my classes. I coach that in my courses, and I coach that all the time, because I'm trying to practice what I preach, but I feel good when I'm helping other people. I genuinely do. So this is why I do these things. Anyway, that was all full on, wasn't it? So I'm going to stop now, because I'm sure I've probably hooped long enough. Maybe I'll go 30 seconds more. I'm not sure. I think I have. I hope that you are good. It is Thrilling Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday on socials. I don't know if I've got a throwback picture today or not. I'm going to have a look in a minute, maybe. What I will say to you though is today, just take a bit of time to look after yourselves. You know, life can be really, really harsh, and we can be delicate little flowers, but we are stronger than we think and we can do it. You just got to try really hard to be positive. And those of you who've only just joined, you might miss what I said at the beginning. I taught a lovely Pilates class today. You don't need any equipment, you just need yourselves. It's absolutely lovely. It's very calming and relaxing, but it's mobilising, stabilising and strengthening for our entire body. And you can have that free. You can have that on me today. I will give it to you. I will give you the link. It's 30 minutes. Even if you think, oh God, I can't do 30 minutes, have the link, do 5 minutes. Then maybe tomorrow do 10 minutes. Then maybe the day after you loved it so much you'll do 15. I will gift you it and you can have unlimited access to it. And all you have to do is stick a green heart in the comments, or if you don't know how to use emojis or you haven't got emojis or whatever you're using, just say, just put on there, yes please. Okay? After this live ends, if I can't see your comments, yeah, I will repost the live, especially on TikTok. I'll repost this. So put your comments there or send me a DM. If you send me a DM, I'll definitely get it. And I will send you the link to the class, okay? There's no strings attached, you can just have it. Because like I just said to you, it also makes me feel good if I'm helping other people. So it's not just out of the goodness of my heart. You will do me a favour too. So talk to me. I hope you're good. Have a really, really good day. And remember what I said, try not to stress the small stuff. Only think about what you can control, because there's so much of our lives we can't. I am going to be practicing this like mad today because, you know, this is not over. The bad news that I got, there's got some repercussions. There's going to be some fallout from that. So I'm going to have to practice what I preach today. My go-to when I'm really stressed is sugar. Yeah, and I'm going to have to really try hard not to do that because it doesn't do me any good. And then mentally, I beat myself up for doing that because I normally eat very, very well. And I normally have a bit of a sugar hypo and feel really ill as well. So some of you will find that you feed your emotions. Some of you drown it in alcohol. Some of you, you know, we've got to find healthier ways of doing it. And exercise is definitely one to help everything. Oh, jumped in, the door went. Have a fabulous day and I look forward to seeing you soon. And don't forget, send me the DM, the green emoji or yes please if you'd like that 30-minute Pilates class for you to do whenever you want. All right? Have a great day, guys. And talk to me. TikTok crew, I'll be back to turn you off in a minute. I'm just turning my Facebook off. So guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching and I hope you really do have a good day. Bye.